Hey everybody, it's me, Edward Jones, back with a new video. This is another open carry report for February 17th, 2025. If you're new to the channel, I just do these videos once a month, just talk about my experience with carrying a handgun openly in South Carolina and just about anywhere else I may find myself, whether it be Georgia or North Carolina, or maybe if I find myself in Tennessee, who knows. um, but I just like to talk about my experience, the encounters I have from time to time with people when they want to engage in conversation, if they see me carrying a handgun. So far, the experience has been a positive one. I've been doing it since August 15th of 2021. That's when it became legal in South Carolina. We became a constitutional carry last year, March 7th. So from a short distance away from this state, it'll be 1 year of South Carolina being a constitutional carry state, and it seems to be it's picked up in over half the states in this nation. I hope to see it grow even further. Hope to see it in North Carolina. Hope to see it in Nevada. Other states like that, Pennsylvania, Virginia. Yeah, I think it'd be a nice shift in things when it comes to the public's outlook on seeing firearms. Now, I haven't had many encounters. I did have one. I did have. There was a comment that I heard of an associate at the food line I go to. She said something about me. He comes in here walking the dog, and it is something I just heard in passing. I could have been me because walking the dog is another code word. It's like a phrase for carrying a gun, like toting a Roscoe, things like that. Got that thing on you. And but it's always, but like I said, it's been good. It's been a good experience. Um, Now there was a video on there was a video that went viral of a guy who was carrying in his back pocket at a gas station. And one of the objections I hear about open carry is that you make yourself an easy target. You're the first person that's gonna get shot if something goes down, or you're itching. You make yourself an easy target to have your gun stolen from you. So when I saw that video, I heard those arguments. All I can say is have situational awareness, have your gun in the right kind of gear, having a proper holster, and know how to retain control of your firearm. Those three things are very important if you're gonna carry openly. Now the guy in that video, he was carrying a compact pistol in his back pocket, and he looking at the gas. He looking at that same video in that gas station. There was a guy carrying underneath. He was carrying a pistol in his underarm, but I guess he saw some young scholars walk in. He decided he just noped out of there. One of them came in carrying an AR pistol. Um, and when someone spied the guy, just at the counter buying a juice, and he had a gun just tucked in his back pocket, and he just snatched it from him. From his reaction, he was not being situation. He did not have situational awareness. If anything, I said he was. I'm gonna phrase it because it was a white guy who had his gun taken from him by a thief who was black. When I heard him speak, he sounded ghetto, and what made me think was he thought that he was okay carrying the way he was around those kind of people, and that turned out not to be the case because he got punked he got his gun stolen from him, got punked, and then he got shot outside the gas station when he was trying to get it back. Um, so I see videos like that, and and for me it's like I can point out things that were done that led up to it being an utter disaster that it turned out to be. The guy got killed. He made a lot. Not excusing the thieves and murderers, but he made a lot of mistakes. He wasn't carrying properly. Wasn't paying attention to his surroundings, and he was fooling himself to think that the people he was trying to relate to were just going to give him his gun back. Or they weren't going to punk him out for his property. And it's unfortunate that he died there as a result of it. But I would say that encounters like that don't really do it. They don't do anyone a good. First, they don't do anyone a good service. especially us in the gun community. It doesn't do it, and I would say that whenever someone wants to bring up something like that, as a opposition, as like an opposing argument against open carry, I think we should point out all the mistakes that were made in that video to show where everything went wrong and why the guy ended up the way he did, which is dead. So all I can say is if you choose to carry openly, be smart about it. Know your environment. Know your gear. Have suitable gear. One of the things if I were to see another person, because I did this at a pawn shop I went to last year. Guy behind the counter, he was carrying a nice H&K. He was carrying openly, but he didn't have it in a retention holster. He had it in a leather. He had like an open leather holster, like it was like outside the waistband holster. And I just advised him. I think it'd be best. It's a nice gun you have. And I just advised him he should get one with level 2 or level 3 retention, because it'd be a shame to have it. It'd be a shame if something happened, with the wrong people around. Especially if you work in a setting like a pawn shop, where someone's always looking to get over one way or the other. But I think I want more people to carry. I don't care how people carry. I don't care if you carry openly, concealed, halfway. It doesn't matter. I want more people to carry for further personal defense. But I think it's important that we encourage each other to do it appropriately. Do it in a smart manner. Do it in a more responsible manner. And the reason why I go so hard on supporting open carry is because a lot of the arguments that I've seen online against open carry, they sound like the same kind of arguments that are used to support gun control measures. The idea of seeing a firearm in public is frightening, so it should be kept concealed. You're trying to show off, you're trying to intimidate. These are the same arguments that people who don't want anyone carrying, they use those same arguments to restrict carrying. They'll start with open carry, and then they'll move on to you can only carry in certain areas, and then it goes on long enough to where they make it prohibitive, they make it cost prohibitive, or they make it a bureaucratic labyrinth to try to get a permit, or that's another thing, creating permits. So things like that, and it's like one scheme after another to where it gets to no one wants to carry, and it all started because people have been made to feel ashamed of the fact that they're carrying a firearm, which is something that should be something that's ordinary, should be encouraged, in American society. So that's part of the reason why I go so hard for open carry, because I want to turn the tide on this idea that only cops and criminals carry firearms. I want it to be something that's seen by the public that no, just like someone like me, I'm a welder, go about my business, and I just so happen to have some steel on my side. It shouldn't be something. It shouldn't be seen as something that's intimidating. I mean, it can be seen as intimidating, but some people's appearance can be intimidating. So someone's muscle size or someone's height. They can, so people have features that make them intimidating. But that doesn't mean they should they should keep them hidden. Within reason that that is. So really, it's a matter of changing public. It's a matter of changing public perception behind seeing firearms, seeing arms in general in public. And I don't think we do anybody any good by shaming those who choose to carry openly. I would say if you see someone carrying openly but in an irresponsible manner, if you can offer some advice to them, that's the best. I think that's the best thing you can do. But to discourage people from doing it because someone else looks like a jackass, I think it's the wrong way to go. I think we should be congratulating those who are carrying in an appropriate manner, who are doing it responsibly, whether it be open or concealed. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Just want to share you guys with just some stuff I had on my mind. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree with the points I made? Do you disagree? I was happy to see, that I got a response on the high power holster I did on my last video. I'm not sure. I know I have Tac Medic. He mentioned the CZ. I don't own a CZ, but who knows? Maybe I may change my mind one day. I may look into getting a CZ75. I like CZ pistols. But yeah, share your thoughts. Leave a comment in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. If you want to help out with the channel, go to my YouTube homepage. Look for the PayPal link and the Cash App link. All donation amounts are appreciated. Any gripes, complaints, send me a PM. I'll see if I can address them. But that's my video. It's another open carry report for February 17th, 2025. I'm Edward Jones. You guys take care. Be safe. Stay strapped. And God bless.